Good morning, fam. It is Sunday, March 10th. This is part 73. If this is the first time you're seeing me, I suggest you head back to the intro. Figure out why we're here. Figure out if you want to be here. So start at part 1. Do the work, get meet us back here, and you caught up. For everyone else, I know it's been a little bit since I've been here. I've been relaxing and resting. And it's actually been amazing. Honestly, I cannot pour into anyone else if my cup is empty. I had to take time to pour into myself so that I can continue to be a light to help you guys. So therefore, when I disappear, just know I'm resting and I'll be back at some point. Okay, guys, so a little bit of useful information just for moving forward. If you guys are ever praying for something and asking for something and you hear, "Are you sure?" You better make sure you're sure before you say yes. And then you'll actually hear it a second time. "Are you sure?" And if you say yes, you'll be asked for a third time. "Are you sure?" And if you say yes, well, it's no bueno. It's not good, actually, you guys. That's actually Source, and he absolutely wants to make sure if it's something that goes against the spiritual light or the way things are spiritually for the good, then he'll actually ask 3 times to make sure that you absolutely know what you're asking for and that is absolutely what you want. So when people ask for ill will against others and they are going to lose their soul, God will ask them 3 times if they're sure. They have to say yes 3 times that that's what they want before Source will leave that person. And of course, like I've said in the past, Source only answers good, love, and light. So if what is being asked is dark, he'll leave. And obviously the devil steps in to answer that request in prayer, but he takes someone's soul. Okay, I really hate diving back into that every time, but I know people are showing up that didn't start at part 1 with us. It is what it is. Anyways, that quick rundown gets me to a story. This is actually a little bit of a story time for you guys. Of course, in heaven, everyone has a soulmate. Everyone will eternally spend the rest of eternity with that soulmate in heaven. So therefore, for example, it's falling. For example, like Jesus is in heaven, he has a soulmate. That's Magdalene. Mother Mary, his mother, has a soulmate. It was who raised Jesus. That was Mother Mary's husband. That is her soulmate. Everybody has a soulmate in heaven. And I know that I've got upper 30s or at 40 because I still had, I'm going to live into my 80s. I don't know like the exact year and I didn't want to know, but I know I'm going to be in my 80s. So I still have time, but I still have to have a soulmate found for me because of course my soulmate in this lifetime didn't choose me. And there is one, like apparently somebody did energetically align with me, but he's entered into a relationship with someone else. Yeah, that's my luck. Anywho, doesn't even matter. Because every time that I've even been in a relationship in my lifetime, like this lifetime, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. In this lifetime, I have found that when I'm in a relationship, I struggle. I'm not at peace. I'm actually in the fight of my life to get out of that relationship so that I can find peace. I know that all of what had happened in my past was necessary for me to become who I am today and to accomplish everything that I did spiritually in this lifetime, which is amazing because I wouldn't have done that without everything that happened. Like honestly, I would have had to come back life after life to continue to get everything that I was able to get in this lifetime because of the hurt and the pain and the turmoil that I went through. But anyways, I'm not revisiting the past. What I wanted to say is that I think because what happened to me in this lifetime, I'm just afraid that if someone's brought into my life, they're going to take away this peace that I found. That it's going to disrupt how happy I am. Like, I'm fearful. But part of having faith is having trust in Source and the Holy Spirit that what they have lined up for me and who's coming in for me is going to be the right person for me. And it's really hard to have faith when, once again, things aren't lining up the way in your mind you think that they should line up. So the biggest part of faith is having faith when you can't see what's being rearranged for you in the background. So, long story short, I had a little bit of a moment, and I actually had told Source that I didn't need a soulmate, that I would be okay being in heaven and spending the rest of eternity alone. And I heard, "Are you sure?" I immediately was like, nope, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just wait and see what you and the Holy Spirit have lined up for me. But you guys, everything that I'm trying to get to is that if you hear, "Are you sure?" in your head, you better make sure that you are absolutely sure of what you're asking for before you say yes. Because then at that point, you don't get to backpedal, you don't get to backtrack, you don't get to change your mind, you don't get to ask for forgiveness. If you say 3 times that you want something and that is granted, you can't get out of it at that point. I did feel a little bit sad finding out that some people had lost their lives to the devil. But now that I've actually experienced what Source does to make that person confirm that that's absolutely what they want, I don't feel bad for them anymore. Like, it's not an accident. It's not a mistake. That soul has to repeatedly, over and over and over, say that they want what they're asking for. All right, you guys. So this is me trying to help you save yourself and your children. Talk to your children. Don't just assume that they would never do that or that they would never wish bad upon someone. If you're not feeding your child to the light, if you're not guiding them to kindness, helping others, love, then you're feeding them to the dark. Talk to them. Make sure you tell your children never to wish ill on anyone. All right, guys, as always, choose love. Choose the light. Choose to not be a shitty person. Love ya.